Hey everybody, Jeremy here from Shade Tree Vintage Auto and DD Auto and Salvage here in Logan, Utah. And you may remember I talked to you guys about the 69 Roadrunner Convertible. That's going to get a whole bunch of cool stuff, including a 6.4 HEMI and QA1 suspension, 4-wheel disc brakes, a whole bunch of US car tool and all sorts of other cool stuff. It's going to also go like Omaha orange with white interior. It's going to be a gorgeous car when it's done. Well, the time has come to start disassembly. So just a real quick kind of refresh. It is a real 69 Roadrunner, real convertible, 383 automatic originally. All the numbers matching drivetrain is gone. The car is somewhat rough. You can see it's rusty here, and the quarter panel is completely gone on the other side. It's got some issues, but what's cool is it's going to go down to Dave at Bucket Restos. His YouTube channel is down below. He's building the CUDA right now that is super cool. Well, we're doing kind of a collaboration here with this Roadrunner. It's going to be really neat to have both of those cars done and see them together at some point. Really, this is going to be awesome. Like I said, Omaha orange, which is one of the coolest colors. It's going to have the black hood stripes across, the black top, white interior. We're putting the correct buckets back in it. It is a console car. It's a factory AC car, and we're going to put all the AC back in it. But it's just going to be way more fun to drive, way more modern with all the cool old styling. So it's going to have, like I said, the 6.4 HEMI with the automatic out of a SRT Challenger. It's going to have QA1 front and rear suspension. It's going to have big disc brakes, US car tool subframe connectors, and all of their body stiffening stuff. It's just going to be awesome. But anyway, first things first, Kevin and Cameron are here. We're going to get this 440 pulled. So it's just got an old 440 in it right now. It's nothing special, but like I said, pull it. It's going to go in the container for now for another project. And yeah, so we're going to get started. This little guy here used the Roadrunner as a house, and ultimately the Roadrunner got it. So I'm gonna say don't do this at home, like using a forklift as a lift, but we're using a forklift as a lift. This is the underneath of the Roadrunner convertible. As you can see, it's got an 8 3/4 currently. It's fairly rusty under here. We're getting the engine trans pulled. So this is something HEMI cars, convertibles, and I believe like A12 cars, mostly 4-speed cars had these, but all the convertibles had those boxes. They're also boxed up here. So you'll see it's a little bit beefier. And that was just due to the convertible. I've also heard that inside the rocker is a little bit heavier, but I don't know that for sure. Like I said, there's a 440 currently in it, and they said that as they're pulling it or looking, oh yeah, there's a big crack right there. Unfortunately, you can see it all right there. So that's unfortunate because that's a 70 440 and it's toast. I mean, I guess you could weld it up, but oh well. That's one reason you want to make sure you have coolant in your engine, because if you have water and it freezes, that's what happens. Anyway, so yeah, this is what it looks like currently. In the future, it's all going to be QA1 and QA1 and US car tool subframe connectors all right there, and it's just going to be beautiful. Can't wait. Well, the Roadrunner is unengined, and the next thing that's going to rest in between these two inner fenders is just going to be pure awesomeness. This car is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be wild.
So behave.
Well, So we've cleared the trunk out, and that floor is a little worse than I think we expected, but it will all be replaced. All this trim and everything, unfortunately none of this has been labeled, so that's going to be a lot of time and headache for me in the future. But trying to get it all cleared out so I can head down to Dave pretty soon. Man, this is going to be a labor of love, but it's going to be something that you'll be in love with. So you really can tell the era that a car was loved by the shag carpet. Look at that glamorous stuff. Just imagine having your shoes and socks off and rubbing your toes in that. Ugh, gross. So we've got the car a lot of the way stripped. There's still a lot to go. And one thing I've realized is, for being shade tree vintage auto, I don't have any shade trees. So I need to figure something out there. But as you can see, kind of rough, but it's going to be an awesome build. I can't wait for Dave down there at Bucket Restos to get on the metalwork. We're also getting all the QA1 stuff for it. It's going to be awesome. This car is going to be super cool. Hopefully we'll be able to unveil it. Probably not finished, but at least with all the suspension and everything at Matt's 24 down in Las Vegas. But not 100% sure we'll be able to do that, but that's kind of the goal. Here's the old powerhouse. Has that big crack in the block that I showed you. So anyway, now to continue on with it. Well, the Roadrunner is just about ready to go to Dave down at Bucket Restos. Still just need to finish pulling the dash and a couple things out of the interior, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I want to show you something really cool. Like I said, Resto-mod with the HEMI and all QA1. Well, thanks to my buddies out there at QA1, we now have a whole pallet full of awesome top quality product. I cannot wait to get all this stuff in that car, have the 6.4 HEMI in it. It's going to be just an absolutely awesome Roadrunner, something that the guy that actually owns it is going to be able to just hop in it and drive anytime he wants. He'll be dependable, reliable, handle well, drive great, have air conditioning, and he can put the top down if he wants. Cannot wait to see this stuff installed in that car. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So really quick, just wanted to show you the donor for the Roadrunner convertible here. And this is the 392 HEMI SRT Challenger. And I'm not sure if we're going to use this transmission or if we're going to use like an overdrive out of like a van or something that's a little bit older, so that we don't have to modify the tunnel. But as you can see, this car, it's hail damage all over, and then looks like they hit a guide wire or something in the front, and a little bit of damage on the side, but mainly on the front. And so it should be a great donor car. Someday these are going to be collectible, and everybody's going to be really sad because so many SRTs got cut up for parts. But you know what, that Roadrunner is going to be so awesome when it's done. Air conditioning, 4-wheel disc brakes, that full QA1 suspension. It's going to be great. Speaking of the 69 Roadrunner convertible, just about have it stripped to head down to Dave, and then all the metal work will begin. We've been kind of dragging our feet for some reason, but it's getting close. And then all that beautiful QA1 stuff, that 6.4 HEMI, and vitamin C orange. It's going to be an absolutely stunning car. Well, finally, after much procrastination, working on lots of other projects, and just whatever other made-up reason I want to have, the Roadrunner is ready to head down to Dave at Bucket Restos for the metalwork and all of the installation of the QA1. So tomorrow, we're going to load it up on the wrecker, throw all the QA1 stuff in there, and there's a lot of it, and get it down to Dave and down by Ogden. And then we've got a few other things coming for it that need to get down to him. Guys, this is going to be so cool. I cannot wait to have this car done. And thank you QA1 for your help on this, and US Car Tool for the subframe connectors. This car is going to be absolutely amazing. The day has come. It's all full of the QA1 parts, and we are getting it loaded up to head down to Dave at Rust Bucket Restorations. And this rust bucket is going to get saved. This thing's going to be absolutely stunning. And I cannot wait to see the progress that Dave makes. The bird is all loaded, looking proud. Well, looking excited. I don't know about proud, but I'm excited. I know that. It's going to look so nice. Orange. All that QA1, HEMI, you know, all the good stuff. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Now to go drop it off. Well, here it is at Rust Bucket Restos. And guys, this thing is going to be absolutely amazing when it comes back to us. If you haven't seen his channel, this is Dave. He's going to be doing all the work, and he's going to hurry and show us a little bit of his CUDA that he's built, and you can see the whole build on his channel, Rust Bucket Restos. And this thing, when you look at his channel, this car was basically nothing. What'd you say the only thing that's actually original is the roof?
Pretty much, yeah, the roof and the firewall, and then it took almost 3 cars to make it 1 car. So the front half came from the 71 Charger that I cut in half. So the whole front clip came from that car. And then the donor Challenger is where we got the drivetrain and the heart of the build from. So,
and it's a 6.4 HEMI 392.
6.4 HEMI with the 6-speed TR 6060 in it, and a Dana 60.
The metalwork is absolutely amazing. The HEMI, all that awesome QA1. This is the same kit that's going in the Roadrunner, the level 2. And again, I'd like to thank QA1 for their participation in the build. And they actually participated in this build as well, correct?
Yep.
So, and it is absolutely amazing. It looks gorgeous under there. So be sure to go over to Rust Bucket Restos and subscribe to his channel, and check out the build on this, and then watch for future builds. But for now, I'm going to take off, but I'm leaving that sweet Roadrunner in his hands. So thanks, Dave.
Keep going, man.
It's going to be awesome. So, and for the rest of you, have a great day.